Good evening. My name is David Lyle, and it is my privilege to serve as the Deputy Director of the American Constitution Society. Thank you. After 6 years on the staff of ACS, it's still inspiring and exciting to see you all at the National Convention. Thank you for being here. You make this event a success with your engagement, your ideas, and your passion. You've been especially great this year for the good humor you've shown as we've dealt with some logistical challenges brought on by the hotel construction. We had a lot of help in doing so. I hope you'll join me in thanking the men and women of Local 25 of Unite Here for working so hard to take care of us this weekend. We have a great program tonight in which a distinguished panel will pay tribute to one of ACS's and America's greatest lawyers and judges, Patricia Wald. But before we do so, it is appropriate that we recognize some people who also are important to ACS, the outstanding leaders of our student and lawyer chapters. People often ask, what is ACS? Is it a think tank? Clearly not. You, the members, it's not that there's no thinking. It's that you, the members, rather than the staff, write papers, speak at programs, and engage the media. So then they sometimes say, oh, I see, it's a virtual think tank. That's closer to the truth, I suppose, but it still misses the point. There is nothing virtual about the people in this room or the 20,000 people you bring together when you go back to your student and lawyer chapters, 200 strong, all across America. What an incredibly powerful force for good you have become. It is this dynamic, diverse network of people, passionately committed to justice, which makes the American Constitution Society such an important organization. You are ACS. 50 years from now, there will still be an ACS convention. Some of you will be there. I hope many of you. Perhaps one of you will be honored as we honor Judge Wald tonight. As you listen to the story of the amazing journey that has been her career and that of each of our panelists tonight, please think a bit about how ACS can be a part of your journey. ACS will be many things to you. A place to meet traveling companions who will make the journey more rewarding and enjoyable. A source of guides who have traveled the path before and will help you find your way. And a constant reminder of why you began the journey in the first place. And I hope a home of sorts, the place where you can always go and will always want to go. And where, as Robert Frost said, they have to take you in. And now I'd like to introduce some people who play a vital role in building and maintaining the ACS network. Sarah Knight, Associate Director for Lawyer Chapters, and Hazine Ashby, Associate Director for Student Chapters. Sarah and Hazine will present this year's chapter awards. Because we have such a great group of recipients, in the interest of time, please hold your applause to the end. Thank you.
Thanks, David. I'm Sarah Knight. I'm the Associate Director for Lawyer Chapters, and I also want to introduce my team, Courtney Healy, who's our coordinator, Yannick, who's our fellow, and in absentia, Christine Kippens, who's our Assistant Director. Hazine, do you want to introduce your team now, too?
Of course. And of course, I'm Hazine Ashby, the Associate Director for Student Chapters, and my team consists of Lady Stacy Rhymes, who's my Assistant Director for Student Chapters, and Sarah Malkani, our Student Fellow.
ACS lawyer chapters bring together an expanding grassroots network of progressive lawyers and other professionals in 30 locations from coast to coast. Lawyer chapters offer a local forum to share ideas, to debate both local and national issues, to develop important professional contacts, and to work together on ACS's national priorities. Tonight, we're proud to honor 3 lawyer chapters that have accomplished extraordinary things in the past year. Our first award is the Network Building Award. This award goes to the chapter with the highest percentage increase in membership over the past year. This year, the award goes to the Dallas chapter, which has worked tirelessly in the last year to promote membership and increase attendance at its events. As a result, it has seen a 74% increase in membership over the last year, and Amanda Tyler, one of the chapter's leaders, is here to accept the award on behalf of the chapter. Our second award is for commitment to diversity. This award goes to the chapter that's made the greatest strides in achieving diversity in its programming and amongst its membership. This year's Diversity Award goes to our Bay Area chapter, which has worked diligently to build relationships with ally organizations, including Minority Bar Association, and which continually hosts programs that appeal to diverse audiences. Chair Rose Ring is here to accept the award on behalf of the chapter, along with her vice chair, Jahan Sagafi. Our last award, which you'll know if you read the Cleveland Plain Dealer this morning, is for the Lawyer Chapter of the Year, and it goes to the chapter that has shown the greatest overall strength in meeting ACS's missions and goals. This year's award goes to our Northeast Ohio chapter, which, for those of you who don't live in Northeast Ohio, is surrounding Cleveland. The chapter is a true all-star. Its commitment to progressive values shines through every month with consistent quality programming, outreach efforts, and an admirable emphasis on addressing important issues of local consequence. Chapter President Gail Horowitz is here to accept the award on behalf of the chapter. Congratulations to these chapters. For their well-deserved awards, and thanks to all our Lawyer Chapter leaders across the country for their exceptional contributions to ACS in the past year.
Our student members are ACS's future and the vanguard of legal minds that will shape our country for decades to come. During our 2007-2008 academic year, our now 164 student chapters have hosted over 900 events. Thus, it is my pleasure to present awards to the student chapters that have most exemplified this commitment to service and promoted an understanding of a progressive vision of the Constitution that is the heart of ACS. Tonight, I am honored to present 3 categories of awards: our Network Building Awards for programming, the Network Building Awards for commitment to diversity, and our Network Building Awards for membership. The Network Building Awards for programming is presented to chapters that have held the most substantive programs this past academic year. These 14 student chapters have hosted at least 20 events, with most of the chapters hosting well over 30 events. And these student chapters are the University of Florida Levine College of Law Student Chapter, the University of Michigan Law School Student Chapter, Quinnipiac University School of Law Student Chapter, the UCLA School of Law Student Chapter, the Columbia Law School Student Chapter, the Howard University School of Law Student Chapter, the Seattle University School of Law Student Chapter, our Duke University School of Law Chapter, our Georgetown Law School Student Chapter, our University of Chicago Law School Chapter, the George Washington Law School Chapter, Harvard Law School Chapter, University of Pennsylvania Law School Chapter, and Stanford Law School Chapter. The Network Building Award for membership which is presented to our chapters, whose members comprise at least 10% of their student body. This year, we recognize our Howard University School of Law chapter and our Stanford Law School chapter. We also recognize our student chapter with the largest membership for the 2007-2008 academic year, and with 15% of their student body comprising their ACS membership. This award goes to the University of Chicago Law School chapter. Yes. The Network Building Award for continuing commitment to diversity is presented to our chapters who have shown their commitment to ACS's goal of creating a rich, inclusive network that values the characteristics, beliefs, and participation of people from a wide range of communities. We present these awards to our student chapters at Columbia Law School, the University of Alabama School of Law, and the University of South Carolina School of Law. And in addition to these categories of awards, I will now present our final awards. The Chapter of the Years for overall excellence. These awards will go to 2 student chapters that have shown the greatest commitment and excellence in promoting and utilizing their programming to best highlight how our Constitution mandates human rights and dignity for all people. I am proud to honor these 2 schools. They have sponsored more than 45 substantive events by co-sponsoring a truly diverse range of events with every other student organization on their law school campus. Congratulations go to our University of Houston Law Center chapter and our Yale Law School chapter. On behalf of ACS, I'd like to say congratulations to all of these chapters. We thank you guys for your dedication to our mission. We now look forward to a productive 2008 to 2009 academic year. Thank you.
This is good. Bingo? Okay.
Yes,
Thank you very much. Thank you, Katie.
Congratulations. Good job. Good job. Good job. Congratulations. You're welcome. Congratulations.
I'm Michelle, by the way.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I know you do. You
Oh, now
mentioned
you
it
come
earlier,
around
I think.
Congratulations.